Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my podcast. I like it raw. If this is your first time coming on to see my podcast or listen to my podcast, my name is Mikala Leinani or MK if you can't pronounce that. I am the owner, creator, and host of I Like It Raw podcast as well as I Like It Raw clothing, which you can find and shop in the description bar below. But anywho, y'all, it has been a good little while. Let's go ahead and dive in because I had to go ahead come back classy with my motherfucking introduction, just some old business type shit. But look, honestly, y'all, it feels so great to be back. Thank you all so much for supporting me, listening to my episodes of my podcast. Shit, when I'm out and you see me out, thank you for stopping me and saying how much you appreciate my podcast. I mean, this means everything to me, y'all. Because taking that chance, going out on that limb of your intuition, it shouldn't be as hard as people make it seem. But society has tried to instill fear into us to be afraid of what our gut will tell us to do. And with that being said, that means you're not going to go out to achieve your dreams. You're not going to go out and do what you really want to do because they instill fear behind it. Humans and people will tend to not go after what they want because of what society will try and do. But I'm just grateful to have stepped outside of that a long time ago and known that my path was destined for something way greater and for what I want in this world. When I popped out the pussy, I've been knew that. So, I truly appreciate seeing that my intuition always steers me in the right direction. But other than that, I really just wanna, go ahead and dive on in because I'm tired of all the fabrication, y'all. I'm tired of all the fabrication and conversation. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Because look here. If you know me personally, sometimes I'm just kind of, I be curt. Honestly, I be curt. Like, I'll like somebody, I'll not like something that somebody does, I'll be curt. And even when it comes to business, I'm the same way. Um, I'm gonna just let you know and tell you how I feel. And it's not in any unprofessional way that I do things, but shoot, for an example, my family, and I'm a Virgo, and I'm a Virgo. Let's start there. And I'm a Virgo. So say something happens at a restaurant and the shit just ain't right. The shit just ain't right. Your food come back raw. You know what I'm saying? You buy your food and that bitch is raw. You get some fish and it's raw. This is what just happened at some restaurant they my family ordered from. I didn't eat anything from there because it's fried food, like fried fish and chicken. I didn't eat anything but some fries. But they couldn't even eat they shit because the fish was raw. And so I'm like, oh, you want me to call on that? Trust me, I got you. You just spent $60. Now my mom, she a tourist. She wanted to like, oh, I'm just not gonna worry about it. It's a problem. I'm gonna ignore it and just leave it be and just throw my $60 down the drain. And me, like I said, I'm a Virgo. Nigga, where's your manager? Nigga, where is your manager? And I'm quick because I be liking my shit correct. And you, especially when I spend my money. Like, I didn't spend my money, but my granny just spent her money. And the fish is fucking raw on the inside. And it's supposed to be deep fried fish. So, called him. I'm like, look, yeah, we were just in there. We got this fish. And, my tone. My tone is kind of the same way. I'm just going to talk. Like, I talk like this. And depending on how I feel like talking, I might put into, yes, I feel like this already occurred and blah, blah, blah. But most of the time, nigga, if I'm calling, you gonna know I'm calling. You know what I'm saying? I say, hey, yeah, we just came from there. We got a pan of fish and chicken and fries. And the fish is raw on the inside. And my dad looked back at me and he was like, why you gotta say it like that? What you mean why I gotta say it like that? What I'm gonna say it how it is. What the fuck I'm about to fabricate this shit for? The inside is just a tad bit softer than No, that bitch raw. The fish is raw on the inside, nigga. So I said it just like that. I said, yeah, we got the fish. The shit raw on the inside. He said, well, we use timers, so I don't understand how. I don't give a fuck what they use. At the end of the day, it was just your shit raw. I want a refund. Because it's like, after I told them, they're like, so what are y'all looking for us to? Nigga, I want a refund of my meal, of my entire thing. And they couldn't give me that. They said, we don't even do refunds. Bro, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. We don't do refunds. I'm like, okay, well, what can you do? Because it's an inconvenience to the customer. The fact that I came all the way over there, got food, and my fish raw on the inside. Like, you talking about you can't give me back my money? So what can you do? And again, I do kind of just talk like this, and it's not even to be an asshole, but it's just like, what am I beating around the bush for? Like, it was on y'all. Shit raw. Shit could be like a lot worse than me just calling, asking for a refund. It could be like, let me send this to the health inspector. Like, if the pettiness was in me to be petty like that, because it can be. But a lot of the pettiness that I be wanting to be, I just don't act on, because I just know, like, I'm more grown than that. I mean, telling the health inspector that they had raw fish because they wouldn't give me a fucking refund ain't that bad. Anywho. But yeah, I'm more grown than that. So, at the end of the day, I just told it like it is. And so when we're talking about fabrication, that is what I mean, especially in conversation. Like, I hated having to beat around a bush, more so in regards to how I feel about things and how I want to say things. Like, I feel like I would have to change up everything about myself, like how I talk. Like, yes, I just say I'm not really fond of what's going on. I think there's a lot of, nah, bitch, fuck that. Man, to be honest, y'all are being unprofessional, and it's an inconvenience to me. So what you gonna do to compensate me, because I shouldn't have to even go through this? That's kind of how I talk. But when it comes to business, no, you're going to get like, oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to still tell you, oh, yeah, well, this is messed up. And it's not my fault that it's messed up. But we can rectify this issue somehow. I'll put my voice in a higher tone, because my regular tone and the regular way I talk, my little slang, people probably get offended. And I don't be trying to be like that. Like, that's not who I am. I'm just real. What? I'm just real. I'm just telling you like it is. And so that's also, I feel like, a reason why it'd be hard to even keep friends and stuff, because at half the time you be talking to people and you ain't got shit to talk about. Right? I'll call people. Like, if I just want to talk to my friend real quick or see somebody face real quick, I'll call, like, look, I ain't want shit. I don't want nothing. I'm just calling to see your face. That simple. I'm just calling to see what you looking like right now. I'm just calling you because I missed your face. Oh, so what's been up? All right. Okay. Well, I can't talk no more right now because I'm about to go do something, or I just want to take peace to myself. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? My thing is, a lot of the times people make themselves so uncomfortable because they're trying to keep on a conversation that has no substance. And it's like, bro, I can't do that. I can't do that. And it be sounding like I be rude as fuck, because I'll be like, all right, well, bye. And it's not even like that, but it can be taken like that. It's just, if I don't have shit else to say, well, I'll talk to you later. Bye. What am I going to sit here and ask the same boring ass, what are you doing? Well, what do you have planned? Oh, how are you feeling? Like, I hate those conversations, y'all. I absolutely despise those conversations, because it's like, bro, in some way, I be already knowing shit, like knowing who I am, being me. I know already what's going on to a certain degree, but then obviously people have schedules. I'm one to remember people's schedules. Like, oh, you said you work this. So it'd be like, I don't be wanting to ask people, oh, so what do you have planned? Especially if I already know that you have a fucking schedule. You're going to be doing the same shit that you were doing last week on this day. Or you're going to be doing the same shit that you were doing yesterday if you have, like, that type of schedule. Like, it don't be no point in asking people what they doing all the fucking time. Or, stupid shit like that. And I ain't saying the shit is stupid. But it can be stupid because it becomes redundant. Especially if it's something that you already fucking know. So that's why half the time I don't be talking to people. I'll be like, hey, I don't even send any Grand Rising messages. Like, I'm never the first one. I'll be honest. Just cause like when I rise, I'm honing in, getting myself together. I don't like to even look at my phone. So until I work out, fucking meditate, smoke, get my work done, like, yeah. So Grand Rising messages coming from me first, just not really happening. But I'll definitely respond and, say some, we'll have a great day. And Grand Rising, hope you enjoy the rest of your, I hope you enjoy your day, or it's a beautiful day out there, go enjoy yourself, blah, blah, blah. Because there is no point in me carrying on a conversation that is of no substance. I mean, do you agree? Do you agree? Don't y'all get tired of fucking talking about nothing? You be on the phone with somebody just talking about motherfucking not shit. Just, y'all start just looking at each other, just, you on the computer and shit. And they doing something. Y'all scrolling on your phones, fucking facing the camera like you got games on your phone, nigga. You feel me? My thing is, a lot of people can't take that shit though. Because it seems like a lot of people have to fabricate themselves constantly. And that's why I say when it comes to even the business portion of my fucking vocals and my slang terminology, when it comes to business and when it's just me being me, I don't like to have any type of differences, honestly. I don't want to have to do that. Because it's like, why can't I conduct myself professionally with slang and all that shit? It's not that you can't, but society already puts a label around things as being unprofessional or blah, blah, blah. Like, no, bro. If you know me, if you really know me, you know I'm about my motherfucking business, bitch. I'm about my bag, bitch. But the way I conduct business is I'm still talking and being myself. I don't fabricate or put a mask on myself to be acceptable to society and what society deems as a businessman or a woman. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think anybody else should be doing that. Like, trust me, I understand, and I overstand why it's done. But at the end of the day, needless to say, none of that should be having to be done. You shouldn't have to have two different fucking personas. Like, I'm a businesswoman that talks with motherfucking slang, bitch. And I cuss. And I'm tatted. Like, no more fabrication. No more fabrication. Even when it comes to being on the internet. And that's such a fine line, bro. It's such a fine line because people are so worried about what other people say and other people's business and shit like that, that especially as a celebrity, they feel like some celebrities will feel like they have to explain themselves, explain why they feel a certain way, explain why they act a certain way, explain why they're not doing certain things. Like, they feel like they have to overindulge in their business because they are in that light. But and Truth be told, they ain't got to do shit, bro. No more fabrication, because a lot of this fabrication is because you're trying to be nice to people. You're trying to be nice to society and be perceived as a stereotypical being, a stereotypical good fucking well-mannered being. And like I said, society already makes it seem like people that talk with slang or, you know, cuss and shit like that don't have any intelligence, can't conduct business, unprofessional, don't know what the fuck to talk about. I mean, you got me fucked up. Just because I'll actually, like, I still won't even, because I do have those sides. I've learned both sides. I know I mastered both sides. So I know how to conduct myself in both ways. But I mixed them together and put such a nice, like, swag on my shit that either way it's kind of just, like, accepted from what I've experienced everywhere. And it's truly appreciated. But to no, like, extent should somebody have to change themselves to be accepted for anything. So no more fabrication, y'all. I mean, there's not much for this episode, but besides stop beating around the fucking bush and being scared to speak your truth. Let your throat chakra be activated. And people that do get offended in the way you talk or saying things, if they want to ask for clarity, by all means, I would ask for clarity for people that get offended. That is you. I would ask for clarity first on what they mean when they say this. Because, again, when you're being curt, when you're being direct is looked at as being rude or mean. Bro, it's none of that. It's being real, being honest, being upfront, not beating around that motherfucking bush, bitch. I'm not here for it. So, look, don't be scary. Don't be scary. A lot of times you might be a little scared because you might be shy and you might be typically getting walked on. Shit, even when it comes to having to explain yourself as to why you say no for something. Let's go there. Let's go there, please. Because I found myself, I used to do that. Explain no because I don't, because I just feel like this and I just, because I didn't want to feel bad for, like, not coming to somebody's shit. Like, people been inviting me to stuff and I'm just like, yeah, I'll come. May not show up. Or if somebody asked me, you want to do something? I said, no. But no longer am I giving explanations. And if I am giving any type of explanation, it's just because I want peace to myself. Like, and people will take that wrong. But in all honesty, nigga, I want to be to myself. How is that wrong of me to say? I don't want to come to your shit because I'd rather be by myself. Because I'd rather not be in the same shit that I just don't feel like your party gonna be different. And if I say that, I'm rude. That's why I just... No. Why? Because I don't feel like it. Don't ask. Don't poke the bear and ask too many questions that you know you don't want the answer to because your feelings might get hurt. Like, am I talking to some of you motherfuckers in the back? The ones that be asking all them questions and then when they get the answer that they didn't want to hear, they hurt and then they motherfucking feelings, but they was asking too motherfucking much. And then they got what they got. I know I'm talking to somebody in here. All I'm saying, stop being afraid to really not have to explain yourself. You don't have to over-explain yourself about anything you do. If you say no to something and somebody, oh, well, why? Why not? Blah, blah, blah. Because I don't want to. And if they want more of an explanation, too damn bad. Because no longer do we fabricate conversations, fabricate explanations of ourselves to other people because it is not deserved. they do not deserve to get no explanation. I don't give a fuck who it is, honestly. Like, should I choose to explain something? That's on me. But, bro, if I say no, just take the no and don't ask extra questions, because then your feelings might get hurt. And I don't, again, need to hurt nobody's feelings, but I'm just on my shit. You know, sometimes being alone just be feeling a lot better than being in a crowd full of people that you still feel alone in the room with. You know what I'm saying? Just, everybody yelling, listen to the same fucking music, doing the same thing. And you just be sitting here like, why the fuck did I even bring my ass out here? Because now you just sitting there looking like, And no matter how many drinks you drink, especially when you there, you just still be sitting there like, I don't even know why I did this shit. But look, if you would have said no, you'd be happy. And you didn't explain yourself. Go ahead. Be your own boss, bitch. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cap off this episode right here. Thank you all so much for coming to listen to this episode of I Like It Raw. If you're watching me on YouTube, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And if you're listening to me on Spotify or any of your major podcast platforms, make sure you just share me around and support me. I appreciate y'all. If you do have an IG, follow me at Mikala Leinani at MikaLeinaNI. Follow the podcast Instagram at I Like It Raw Podcast. Shop I Like It Raw Clothing. Make sure you check in the description bar below. I got hats, shirts, pants. Like, I got pieces, y'all. We mixing street with spiritual. So let's make that shit pop, baby. But yeah, I truly appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all. Make sure y'all stay high, strapped up, and safe. And I'll see y'all in my next episode.